if they want to go to suborbital flight. And alright, so we are building a vehicle that's going to go suborbital. It's going to come back in one piece. See how many of these missions we knock out with one vehicle. Stay efficient. Is it really? Alright, we had ambition. Alright, this is actually a problem if I don't have access to these. What's the deal here? Try to make it so it wasn't full screen so I could actually interact with some of my settings off on the side here without minimizing, but it doesn't seem to be happy with operating in windowed mode, at least not with full resolution. So I don't think I can change the graphics. Yeah, I can't change the graphics settings unless I hop out of the whole thing, which is annoying. So alright, I'll be how about the main menu, adjust graphic settings real quick so I can actually see the buttons on the bottom because it was hiding them. Boop. Alright, so since yesterday I did one successful mission, unlocked a bunch of new parts, or a couple of successful missions, one flight. So this should be have a little more to work with here. From what I recall, we've got to get, for the current missions that I've got, we've got to get 2 tourist Kerbals to orbit, or to suborbital flight. Ferry 2 tourists to stay with the destination back. Grass keys travel itinerary. They both want to go on a suborbital space flight. Okay, too easy. We got to go above 70,000 meters. We got to test a heat shield splashed down on Kerbin, so we just have to land in the water. We're going to test this liquid fuel engine at the launch site. So we just need to make sure that's in our first stage that fires. And test the decoupler while splashed down, so we can test it at the same time as the test at the same time as the heat shield. We just need to have this decoupler like on here when it lands. Use a launch stability enhancer at the launch site. Okay, this is gonna be too much. This will, if we get it, we get it. Radial decoupler. All right, let's do the launch. Okay, we need to test a heat shield when it splashes down. So we're gonna kind of work our way backwards. Where would a heat shield be? Thermal. We need to test the 1.25 meter one, right? Splash down and Kerbin. Alright. actually have this be useful. We need to test TD25, TD12. Cool. Test this there. I'll put the heat shield on. Now, does it have a mounting point at the bottom? Like if I'm a little confused. Okay, sweet. That looks cool. We're gonna need another. Um, let's see. Whoa. Um, so we need to orbital. We shouldn't need. This may be overkill for engines, but because going straight vertical. Actually, this one doesn't need that much. So you've got one of the things we've got to do is test these Thud liquid fuel engines on the launch pad. So basically, we have to activate this part at in the first staging sequence. So when this thing goes to lift off, and we'll set symmetry up to like 4. Let's get 4 of these suckers on here. Cool. Now here we go. I feel like we're gonna need more to get to the orbital. We may go way overkill with this. This may be way overkill. It's gonna have so much thrust. Pretty sure it's overkill with thrust. It does make it. We're gonna go too fast. That's my worry. Hey Monty, how's it going? So right now we've got all of this on one big stage. Maybe we go for a bigger second stage. I think we've got enough thrust here in the first stage to really get us going fast. But the problem is if we put too much of our weight into thrust in the beginning, we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be burning a lot of that thrust, pushing into air resistance. So I want it to be, I think, a it's also less time fighting gravity, so that's nice. But did I just do that the wrong way? I did. Wait, did I? I'm confused. Okay, I didn't. Let's decouple it there. Okay. Get some nice little fins for aesthetics. I'm a big fan of the fins, even if they're like vestigial like these ones. We need parachute. Oh, I gotta get a crew cabin too. The whole point of this is to get this crew cabin into. Get this crew cabin. We may be trying to do too much at once with this mission, but we'll see. Alright, parachute. And we'll get 2 of these drogue chutes. What these drogue chutes do is, so they slow you down, but not a ton. They're like mini parachutes. And the purpose for them is that they slow you down enough so that your main parachutes can deploy. So if you deploy your main parachutes before, or when you're going too fast, what'll happen is they'll just rip off basically. We don't want that. So hi Monty. Hello. So we're also gonna want some science, because if we're headed up, might as well collect some science. These are just well, containerized experiment things that if you mystery goo containment units, if you deploy them, and you can take samples from different places that you visit, and that gives you science, which in turn unlocks components. Same with this barometer and thermometer. And we will need an antenna. Alright, now we gotta make sure our staging's right. So I need to have the THUD liquid fuel engines fire at the launch site for one of my missions. That's these ones. These are the THUDs. I need to use a launch stability enhancer. This just holds your rocket upright on the launch pad. Yep, and then so let's see. This first stage is going to be, so basically when I first time I press spacebar, it activates everything in the first stage. So it disengages this. It's good. It fires that engine down there. Okay, cool. It fires these 4 engines. Okay, cool. Oh shoot, no. Wait. Oh no. force symmetry. Come on, place. There we go. And these. Okay, nose cones. And then alright. So anyways, 4 engines. 4 engines. Do I need these? We want all of these to be the same. All these engines to be firing together. This needs to be down here too, and then solo engine in the middle. Yep. Now, if we have... Okay, we have a radial decoupler now. So we can actually be a little more efficient with this. This may be overkill. But, so anytime you're dragging engines that are out of fuel, you're wasting fuel getting something to space that, or lifting something up higher that doesn't need to be there. So if I have all of these connected, because these each have 2 engines firing off them, they're going to run out of fuel pretty quickly. So once they run out of fuel, I can just disconnect them and not haul all this extra weight up. Alright, so I'm just gonna make sure, okay, those engines fire, cool, these engines fire. Then we'll break those apart. Oh, this needs to be down here too. So they'll have 8 engines firing at start. We'll, when these fuel containers run out of fuel, we'll detach them, and then we'll fire this engine. When it runs out of fuel, we'll detach it and fire this engine. We can move those to the same stage. We can move these to the same stage. And then when this sucker runs out of fuel, we can detach everything here from here down. Now this in here is a heat shield, so we can, when we're coming back down, it should keep us from burning up. We're gonna want to have the parachutes. So we have the 2 mini parachutes I talked about earlier. These are gonna slow it down a little bit, so that the big parachutes don't just rip off when they deploy. Alright. I just want to keep the parachutes kind of toward the top here, so that they don't when they deploy, they're gonna pull right on this thing, and if they're mounted toward the center or the bottom, it's gonna flip the whole thing around, which is no bueno. So once those little chutes slow this craft down a little bit, I could deploy this big chute and these 2 big chutes. Now what is this jettisoning? This is jettisoning the heat shield. Oh yeah, because this is something I need to test out. So I have a detaching thing. We want to have this once it's touched down. So those go there, those go there. Now, so test TD12 decoupler splashdown equipment. So basically what this thing is, once we've landed in the water, they want me to test this decoupler out. So that's why I have this here. Let's give her a go. So how do I get... One of my big contracts is Gonna send Grasky and Faux Pond on a suborbital space flight. Oh, hey there. Yeah, hop in. Sure, everything's gonna go great. Nothing to worry about, Grasky and Faux Pond. We're professionals here. We're professionals here. He says, as he minimized to turn up his volume. Alright. Save the craft. And let's check it out. Let's see what I missed. Because I probably missed something. Throw up this camera just so you can maybe see the puppy that I have. Hey Luna, what's up? What's up? What's up? Snoozing on my feet. I went for like an hour and a half long walk today. Alright. So this looks fine, nothing to see here. Alright. I really need to change these cameras. I was gonna do this yesterday. So that you know, my cameras aren't taking up the space in the bottom right, so you can actually see the astronauts' faces. It's one of the best parts. Alright, we're gonna toggle SAS on, which basically means that this thing will, the little gyroscopes in here will do their best to stay pointing up. All we need to do is point up and a little bit over the ocean. And they're gonna throttle up and go. Alright. We're cruising. We need to get... Okay, accomplish that mission. Suborbital flight. Alright, as you can see, it's going pretty fast. It's our speed. I'm gonna throttle down the end a little bit, just because I don't want to break apart while I'm still in atmosphere. Alright, now next stage. We can throttle up with this sucker, because it's only... Alright, it's good that we're still accelerating. I wasn't sure if this engine was going to have enough thrust to lift this whole thing, especially while the tanks were full. Alright, now we do actually want to make sure that we're going out over sea. I'll throttle down while I make sure. We can look at our trajectory here. Alright, cool. We're going to land in the ocean. That's what we want. This little gimbal, so the ball up here is north, or not north, is straight up. The green circle represents our current velocity. Alright, I'm going to throttle the engines the rest of the way down. Because at this point, we are going to make our suborbital flight. So it turns out we were a bit overkill. We didn't even need... So we're still operating on these two fuel tanks. We didn't even need this engine, although we may use it to slow down our descent. Now, one of the things that's cool about Kerbal is you can speed up time. So start elevation. See, as we go up, our speed's going down. We're just going to big arc. And here, our highest point is 114,000 meters. Now, if I wanted to go orbital, if I wanted to go into orbit, which I think I have enough fuel to do, what you want to do is once you get up to this close to your apoapsis or apoapsis, I don't even know how to say that. You want to turn and basically burn perpendicular to the surface of the Earth, because you're not trying to go up. If you go straight up, you're just fighting gravity, no matter how far away you get, right? So you're always just come straight back down. But you want to go up out of the atmosphere and then just burn sideways, so that you're getting pulled by gravity, but you're getting pulled as you orbit the Earth, right? You don't want to go perpendicular to gravity. Alright, so we're going to touch down here in the ocean somewhere. I'm going to break apart this stage just so that, because I don't know, I think these fins might cause some drag and maybe cause me to fall the opposite way that I want, so nose first. I don't want to fall nose first. Now, when I'm going down here, I'm falling, you can see, pretty fast, and getting faster every time. This green thing, it's got an X through it, I'm facing basically the exact opposite. So I'm going engine first, facing the exact opposite of my velocity vector. And so if I start firing, I can slow down, right? Now, this is important because I want to slow down here so my parachutes don't rip off. Also, I need to slow down because if we're going too fast, the friction from heat is going to cause my components to get scorched. Alright, so as the atmosphere gets thicker, we're getting more air friction. Alright, so I'm going to slow us down a bit. Oh shoot, okay, actually, I am not going to land over the ocean like I wanted to. So the whole point of this mission, burn, is that I get over the ocean and touch down. So that's not the greatest. Actually, it's not the whole point of this mission. The whole point, the biggest contract here is that I ferry these two tourists safely back to the destination. It's just I have a mission to test out this heat shield in the water, and I have a mission to test out the coupler it's attached to in the water, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get to do either of those, but I can pop up my little secondary chutes here. So these are the ones that are just little chutes, slow me down so that the big chutes don't rip off. Oh, something blew up down there. Wee. Alright, so we had... Oh, the radial decoupler was what I had the mission for. Alright, so we accomplished 3. If we successfully end, we'll have accomplished 3 missions with that flight. That's pretty solid. 700 meters. I should have popped those chutes a little earlier probably, but... leisurely descent. I also forgot to get science. Observe the mystery queue. We landed. Cool, cool. Alright. Now I assume that this means this is done. That's the only itinerary, right? It's just suborbital spaceflight, which they did. So that's all I'm doing right here is just getting science. Let's take the temperature. Alright, we got all sorts of science here. Now let's recover the vessel. Hopefully that counts as the... Okay, let's see, science. Got a bunch of science. 26 science earned. Parts recovered. Crew, everybody's happy, I think. Oh, the tourists get experience, but Jebediah doesn't? This is the worst. Mission. Cool, so it did count as ferrying them. There's 2 more tourists that want to do the same kind of orbital space flight. So orbital space flight. 2 more tourists. So this one's what? 10 grand each. Usually turbofan engine. I don't want to do that. I want rockets. Planes aren't my thing. That's the liquid fuel engine when we're landed. Oh, okay, so you just gotta test it. Can we do a little hop test? I don't know if landed means it's on land. Like, you know, on the launch pad or CNG, but no, I don't like these location specific ones. Nope. So world trajectory, cool. We already got one of those. Test a heat shield. This one's hard. You know what? Let's see if we can get to orbit. Oh, my mic's a bit quiet. Okay, I thought I did turn it up when I had some other feedback that said that earlier. Let me see. Let's see if I can turn my mic up a little bit. Turn the game sound down a little bit. Um, I think that's all I got. Why is this so much? Hmm. Okay, mic, 100%. Main sound. Desktop audio. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be so cool, like a Halo world. You get something that, like, is spinning, right? And so you have pseudo gravity. That's that's one of those things that is super cool to me. Like the idea that you could get a spaceship, if you get a spaceship big enough, right? Or like you get, whether you could build a full ring or whether you've just got two ends like a bolo, right? That are like tethered and swinging around. You can kind of simulate gravity. All right, yep. You can lurk. I'm gonna um turn down the game sound a little bit. And maybe that'll make the mic better in relation. Alright, I got a bunch of new missions. Did I accept the Orbit Kerbal one? That's the big one. No, I did not accept it. I'm gonna accept it. I think we can actually orbit in this craft. Maybe. We can maybe orbit in this craft. We just might not touch down one piece. Let's go for it though. It's a 6 science, 10 prestige. Actually, I can see if we can unlock any other parts. Nope. 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 Alright, we're gonna throw on one more fuel tank. This is a swivel engine. Okay. Maybe you go with the Terrier, actually. So this is 345 efficiency in vacuum. The Relent is 200 or 310 in vacuum, and this is 320. So let's go with the Terrier, actually. This will make it easier to get into orbit. Oh, and then one of my missions is to launch, or is to, fire one of these suckers at ground level. So I'll just toss this on. Yeah, test these radial decouplers at the launch site. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll get the splashdown this time. Supposed to test this thing while I'm landed. Okay, then we're gonna do the 4 things to jettison those. Actually, you know what? Maybe we, instead of dropping, put those there. Keep my liquid fuel engine that can. Okay. Okay, I want this to separate, and this engine's gonna keep firing. Alright, goal is to orbit Kerbin, touchdown over water. I appreciate it, Big Star. Appreciate it. I do, I do, I do. Alright, we're sending this one to orbit. Hopefully. Even with the crew who paid for the suborbital launch flight. Oh, no. We gotta, I don't know, never mind. We're definitely sending it to orbit. Definitely sending it to orbit. Goodbye, dead weight. Alright. Let's go. What? Oh, I can't use these engines? Well, that's gonna throw a wrench in my plan. Alright, well, in that case, these little terriers are not gonna cut it. So these are not the best engines for this. Their efficiency in vacuum or in atmosphere is crap. And their thrust in atmosphere is crap. But it's a mission that I have. How to simp. Hello. How's it going? Gee, my. You new to Kerbal, or you know what you're doing? And I know we got Big Star here. He knows all about Kerbal. So I am revisiting it personally. So this is a refresher. We'll see. Are all my stages still right? Those 4. This one could be the same stage. This is same stage. These are just to fulfill a mission. They're gonna pop off. We're gonna jettison those. We're gonna jettison that. Fire that. All right. Let's see how we do. Oh, we gotta throw one more. Parachutes before decoupler. Decoupler is another component I've got to test. Whoops. That's fine. Rogue shoots, other shoots. Cool. Alright, let's do this. Nighttime launch. Throttle up. And go. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Those are the decouplers. Those were the decouplers. Alright, so I know you want to tilt over a little bit. If I remember right, like, is it east? That gives you, lets you go with the rotation of the Earth. So that, we're going to throttle down a little bit. I'm going fast. That's not efficient. My bad. So I think you want to like roll over a little bit, and I hope I'm going the right way. So that you gain kind of that perpendicular velocity. Alright, we're gonna keep that slow burn. See where we're at. We're gonna get up to 160,000 meters. Alright. We'll shut that engine off. That should be enough to get us into a lower orbit, I think. Ooh, space sounds. Wee. Alright. I thought you used to show how long until you reached. Let's get a little closer to the apoapsis. Alright, now I want basically, so we're headed a little bit this way and a little bit up. I want to, okay, don't want to spin, don't want to spin. Head just the same direction. So I'm using the momentum we already got. And go perpendicular. We can do it. Do we got enough fuel? I think we do. 165,000 is our max height. Here we go. Oh, we definitely got it. I should have burned a little bit sooner. I forgot this engine is pretty weak. Let's do this. Come on. So, as you can tell, we're actually falling. Our altitude's decreasing. But we've just got to get velocity, horizontal velocity up before we get back into atmosphere. So you can see this dip down into below the orange. So it means we're falling. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure we got this. Wow, I definitely missed my peak though. So it's most efficient if you're thrusting before you get to this apoapsis. Right now I'm burning a lot of thrust going up, like I'm pointing this way. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's just get above 70,000. That's it. Yes. We did it. We've orbited Kerbin. Alright, now we just gotta touch back down in the water. Just gotta burn in the opposite direction. We just flipped over. End over end. Burn opposite to our velocity. Oh, well, that was a mistake. No. Spacebar was not the right button. Oh, okay, so there goes our fuel. Jebediah, you are in orbit, my friend. And I hope you have the food and water. Oh no. I have no way to save you. I just jettisoned my engine. Jebediah, buddy. I'm so sorry. Alright, what does he have? Uh, he doesn't have like a. He's got this little EVGA or EVA propellant, but oh no. Alright. Well, we achieved orbit, and we only lost one. Okay, he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. So he's gonna be fine. We're gonna pick him up, and alright, next mission, we gotta save Jebediah. He is currently in orbit around Kerbin, and I jettisoned his fuel. But if I send like an empty crew capsule, maybe I can fly him over to get in? Alright. I gotta save Jebediah. Can I test out any of these? Oh, I've gotta return to Kerbin. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. We are going to build a vehicle that is gonna bring Jebediah back. No Kerbal left behind. Don't need anything more. Did that mission. Alright, how can I make these more efficient? We're gonna need some more. I know we're gonna need some serious wiggle room here. I don't think I have anything to like grab on or anything. This is a passenger cabin. Does it have an entry and like, can you go into it? Basically, if because we jettisoned fuel tanks, yes. Yep, that would probably not play off as the same heroic movie about NASA saving their own type deal if NASA had accidentally tripped over a cord or something that jettisoned their fuel tanks. I can't tell if this has a way to get in and out of it, you know? Doesn't really look like a door. Alright. I just need to go bigger, because I know I'm gonna need some. I know it's not gonna be like a perfectly efficient mission. So, go like that. We'll get a little more. Actually, why are we sitting here with? I sitting here with 4. We can go with 6. We could be really fancy too. Right, that looks like it's on there, right? Okay, cool. Alright, let's get our aerodynamics on point. Then I think we're gonna fire 4 of these at once. 1, 2. Can I move just 1? Okay, yeah. 1, 2. Well, we'll just fire. We'll fire all 6, and then uh, we won't fire the center one. So we have some more thrust. Some more vectoring. So this one vectors. You make some ramen, Smith. So I checked. Nick's no longer at Huachuca. Somebody reached out on LinkedIn to me today and asked me if I want to relocate to Seattle and and you know interview for a job that would be putting together spaceships or things that are going to space. But I've already got a job lined up, so I don't want to do that. But I'm gonna talk to him because that seems super cool potentially. If I've What's the vector? Yeah, vector is we launched Jebediah up into orbit, and we had the fuel and resources to bring him back down, but somebody, now I don't want to point any fingers, probably Jebediah, hit the button that detached the fuel from the ship before he deorbited. So, yeah. We don't want to victim blame here, but it's probably Jebediah's fault. Definitely wasn't user error. So we're trying to build a ship here that can save him. We're gonna send it up with another capsule, and then try and get him out in his little jetpack and have him fly into the open pod. That's a very sophisticated rescue mission. Also, he probably only has a couple days of food and water left, so I gotta be semi-efficient about it once we get to flying. Save Jebediah. Alright. Save our Jeb. Okay, so we got 6 rockets first stage. Probably don't want to have this thing go first stage too. That's center rocket. Second stage when these all detach. Then this detaches, and this rocket fires. Okay, then we've got our 2 drogue chutes, then our other chutes. Yeah, seems good. Throw on some fins just cuz. Special. Never seen boosters with fins like that, but it is what it is. Maybe he starts to say that. Let's not besmirch the character of Jebediah, alright? Everybody makes mistakes. I'm sure he's got, a wife and family at home that is gonna miss him. Might have an adorable puppy dog. Alright, just launch it. Ah, I've got to like rendezvous with this in space too, right? Like, which I will figure out once I get out of atmosphere. But I gotta sync up the orbits so that like it's gonna be hard. So here is my boy Jebediah. Now he is orbiting. I think I set him on like a due 90-degree orbit here. So if we're gonna catch up to him, we need to go at a lower orbit initially, and then once we get closer to him, we boost up and match his speed and go out to his. Well, no, we're gonna have to, yeah, lower orbit initially, then slowly boost so that we meet him out here. We're gonna be pretty close to his orbit though, I think, so we're gonna be pretty close behind him. I don't know. Check, check. Yes. Drogue parachute. I didn't give this thing landing legs. You think it needs landing legs? Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're gonna throttle up first. What hilarious. Just drop. So we got Valentina Kerman headed out there. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright. Might be too early to start the little lean here. But I'm gonna start the lean at 90. Unbind the spacebar. That's. I don't know. I'm gonna throttle down a little bit. Don't want to burn. Don't want to fight air resistance too bad. Alright, gonna give it more of the lean here. Actually, we don't really need to worry about being efficient that much, do we? We got. Alright. We are gonna make it into, or out of atmosphere with this. Let's go to the map view. Okay, we don't want to go any higher. Okay, our apoapsis is borked. Okay, 134, that's good. Apoapsis? I don't know. Now we need to get perpendicular here. Alright. It looks pretty good. It's looking good. Are these reusable rockets? No. Definitely not reusable rockets. We're we're still working on reusable astronauts. So I want to keep this low. So I'm actually, alright, next stage. This is actually my vacuum engine, so this one's going to be the most efficient, which is good, because it's my last engine. We are actually... Okay, we're getting close to orbit here. I think I need to actually... sorry if this is making anybody dizzy. Can I set this as a target? No? We're gonna have to like manual this? I think I gotta go manual. I know there used to be a targeting thing, but I'm fine trying to manual it. They just recycled rockets. Yeah, they pretty much are. I say just leave him. Oh man, I gotta give him one attempt. He gets one chance to get rescued. If he screws that up too, then yeah, maybe he's not worth keeping around. Here at Kerbin Rockets, management takes zero responsibility for when projects fail. Must be the astronaut's fault. So I'm actually pretty close to the orbit. This is gonna have me gaining on him. Now I think I need to go and change the shape. I think this is gonna do what I want. It's gonna make me align a little more. Alright. Now if I go in an identical orbit, I'm never gonna catch him. We'll just be circling each other. But I need to... I gotta keep the periapsis above 70,000 meters, which I think was when... Um, I think that's when the air conditioner air resistance starts taking into effect. Politicians are to blame. I agree. Show us the puppy. Hey Luna, you wanna come out? People wanna see ya. She's currently in the den. Uh, here, let me switch on this. You can see her. Hey Luna. Is my rolling around keeping you from napping? You wanna hop in here? Wanna hop in your little bucket? Come here. Come here, I got blankets in there for you. Oh. Yeah? Alright, we'll switch to the other cam. If you're gonna sit there. She's adorable, right? Oh. Alright, where are we? I'm gonna let time go forward a little bit here and see if we start catching up. We should make the most. Definitely in a smaller orbit, so we will catch up, and then ideally it's gonna. Oh, she's out. I might have to take it around another lap. Oh god. Okay. We're getting closer. It's only been like 2 days. You probably had plenty of food, right? So altitude's 185. Alright. Come on, Gemini. We're coming for you, bud. Alright. This is kind of what I was afraid was going to happen. I think I went too far. So if I increase speed here, I guess I can just try and boost rate at him, but that's like super inefficient. But alright, actually let's see if we can get these orbits to cross here. So I want to go. Nice, they crossed there. Now we just need to get them to cross other way. That's wrong. And we gotta line up at a time. Okay, so what I'm afraid is gonna happen is we pass. I really don't know how to set a target. I should know how to do that. Maneuver mode. Okay, no, I don't want to orbit. Hmm. Oh, this is all locked. Because I haven't unlocked it yet. Like, NASA has. Oh, pipe might have peed. Uh-oh. What'd you see? Pope go upstairs? Pope went upstairs, right? Did you pee? Did you miss? Oh, it glistens. Yep, that's pee. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe, for the call out. Oh, there's a pad, like, literally a minute away. Or, like, a foot away. She takes after her dad. She can't hit the pad. I hope I'm not missing my window here to make this maneuver. Hit. Alright. Alright, I think... Oh, man. I'm definitely gonna pass. How do I do this? Brain. If I join space, wish I get to 60,000. Really? Wow. Is that a 5-year contract, Smith? That's a big bonus. You gotta join Space Force while you're, like stationed outside the country so you don't have to get taxed on that bonus. Alright, so we're cruising a lower altitude here. I think I just need to speed up and try and get it to cross like right here. Right? Maybe? Because otherwise we're gonna pass him. Luna, this... Why? Why are you so... Why are you the way you are? Why are you the way you are? Oh, you're so adorable. But you're also a little demon. Alright, so I need to thrust with 6 here. I ain't gonna do it. I have to go back full time. Yeah, full time is lame. Are you liking the National Guard better? Or Reserve, rather? Better? Let me switch to better probably can. Alright, so we're gonna try and make this happen sooner since I'm passing here. And then, hopefully we have enough fuel to deorbit after, because it's gonna be a big orbit. I should have done this earlier. want to do too much more. Um, do I switch to the other one and have Jebediah get out and... Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go... Jebediah's fuel's a little more limited. Nope, no way. So these cross... Here. Yeah, we're gonna miss the time domain, but I really remember there being a scheduling thing. Okay. Alright, Jebediah, you're gonna have to hop out here in just a second. National Guard's way better. Yeah, you know, I think I've always known that ever since I went to play paintball and in Texas when I was training, and it was like, you know, I was working like 60 hours a week or whatever, and there was a bunch of National Guard people there that were there for their weekend drill, and they were just playing paintball like that was their drill for like the whole day. I was like, oh, you guys have it figured out. Does Jebediah have 300 meters a second of delta V? Can he catch up velocity wise here? I don't know what I'm doing, peeps. I've gotten close, but I missed. If I burn retrograde to slow down, that puts me in a lower orbit. I think I'm gonna go bigger orbit first, and then... Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Puppy cam, yes. You got the bottom half of a puppy right now. I'm surprised she's actually still rambunctious. I played with her a bunch this morning. We went on like an hour and a half walk, and yeah. She met a local golden named Bruno. Okay, we have passed. So now I'm gonna be going way slower than him. Wait. How come my velocity's... Oh, it's because my orbit is overall bigger. Once I get close enough, I can have Gemini just get out and fly toward it, but I need him to be close enough. And I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. Also, trying to rendezvous in space is really unintuitive. Oh. Are you in the blind spot? You're in the blind spot. No, still don't see her. You trying to get in here? I'm just gonna go nap in that corner now. Alright, now I'm maybe good to go for letting Jebediah catch back up. I can decelerate a little bit. This is just total, like, we're just flying by the seat of our pants here. Luckily, this ship was way overkill for... for what we needed to do here. Give me plenty of room to make mistakes. Yeah, rendezvous and time is preferred because yeah, it's really you get really counterintuitive when you try and boost back. So I went to a bigger orbit, right? So that he's gonna gain on me in terms of like our position over the planet. So we'll get to the same space. Um, and then I figure if I can get on the same orbital plane, I can accelerate and match his speed. Okay. Oh, we got problems. We got big problems. I went way too far out. Jebediah, I think you're gonna stay in space forever, bud. Luna, why do you do this to me? That pad is for peeing, not for chewing. I'm trying to teach her to actually go to the bathroom outside since she just got to the point where she can go to the go outside as long as she doesn't go to dog parks. She got a couple of her shots, so yeah, puppy chewing cam. Yeah, it really is. It's the first time I tried to stream, I had so actually I've still got this cam pulled up. You can kind of see. I think I still hear my rockets boosters boosting. Like how this is all nice and clear. Uh, her favorite thing in the world to chew on is cables, and she was like gnawing on this giant power cable that was going to my power strip that had both monitors and my computer plugged into it. It was like I don't know 1200 watts going through that power thing, and that was like the cable that she loved. So in the middle of playing games and stuff, I was like constantly trying to like rope her out of the cables. Even though they were like pretty tidy, she could make them untidy in like a second. So I spent, and then I turned everything off, unplugged everything, started recabling everything, um, and she of course thought that was the best game ever. So it was like an hour of kind of holding her at bay while I moved one cable at a time to be all like wrapped up over here. Did she get the COVID vaccine? She's not getting the COVID vaccine, no. I don't think. I don't know. It was like there was a bunch of vaccines in one dose. I think they give her like 3 like super doses, and there's one vaccine that's important. I think it starts with an R or something. Uh, for dogs, they need 3 doses of, and I think it's not rabies. All the rabies is I'm sure is part of it, but yeah. Now she's pulling on her leash. Adorable. She's so strong. Like she looks cute and stuff, but we have her sleeping in a pen. Like we put her in a pen so she doesn't come upstairs at night, and so she doesn't chew on like the woodwork or the floorboards at night because those are some of her favorite chew toys. And the pen that was like 36 inches tall, so like 3 feet tall, she was able to get out of by placing her stuffed toy in the corner and then like uh using the corner to like climb up climb up this way, and then she would like flop over the edge and just slide down between the fence and the wall and get out. So we just upgraded our fence upstairs to like 48 inches, and she hasn't gotten out of that one yet. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Is Jebediah vaccinated though? No, he's observing some pretty strict quarantine rules right now. Oh, that's the wrong way. You know what? I think I'm gonna have Jebediah try and hop out and just see if he can at least make it back into gravity. He may get cremated by reentry, but stream needs background music. Problem with background music is copyright claims. Um, I could put on some Mozart or Beethoven or something, but besides, if you want background music, you can probably play your own, right? I mean, I agree. Like in the past, I did have background music, but I think it's more of a sensitive issue, or at least more enforced now. All right, we're gonna speed up on this one. We're gonna see if we can recover this splashdown. Recover. Recover. Who do we have here? I'm a good commander who knows all my crew. Maybe. I gotta get off this view. Recover Valentina. Valentina Kerman. So they all have a little EVA thing and a jetpack, or a parachute. It may be enough to deorbit Jebediah if I, you know, burn full retrograde at the furthest point out in his orbit. So we'll try that now. Maybe should try that first, but this just didn't seem likely. Alright, what's our altitude here? We're gonna speed up until we get back to atmosphere. 93,000 meters, okay. Alright, now we are going to want to be... Oh, we are coming in hot. We may burn up on entry. That may just happen. Got this. Yeah, might as well burn the fuel I got. Coming at 2,200 meters per second. That's too fast, I think. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's too fast. Yeah, it definitely looks too fast. Burn. Burn. Oh god. Eh. This is normal. This is how rockets are supposed to look. Oh god. Oh, not good. Okay, we're gonna go this way now. Alright, we're gonna, this is no longer helping. And we are going to jettison you. Oh, did I not put a thing to... Ah! That's not good. Things are blowing up. No. No. Valentina. EVA. Oh no. No, don't look. Viewers, don't look. No, hubris. We thought we could save him. least she doesn't have to be sad about what's about to happen to her brother. Look at the silver linings, right? Dang it. Alright. Oh, moment of silence for Valentina Kerman. Jebediah, this is your fault. It's all your fault. I'll throw one. Oh, it's gonna make me win, isn't it? Uh, uh, well, that's an F for Kerbal. I alt tabbed and it died. Rest in peace, Kerbal. Oh, okay, it says it's running. Doesn't look like it's running. Definitely isn't running. Hmm. We can do it, Kerbal. I hope you saved. Maybe it didn't save. Maybe it's all just a dream. It's all just a bad dream. It's probably like an oxygen deprivation fever dream of Jebediah's. The building hope. The rescue mission's been launched. The tragedy is you see it slipping away. Chance of rescue slipping away. She's still fighting with the door handle. I got the leash tied around the door handle. Bring it here. Come on, Luna. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Good girl. Good girl. Girl. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. You want to show some people the tricks we learned? Hmm? You want to show off? I know you do. Aww. Aww. You're just showing off how cute you are. Alright. Come here. Let's show off. Alright. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Shake. Good girl. Down. You're not gonna go down, are you? Down? No. Oh, come on. You know this one. Alright, stay. She does stay. It's actually the hardest one. And she lies down sometimes, but she just learned shake and she's forgotten lie down since she learned shake. Alright, come here. Come here. Good girl. Yeah. You want the ball? Let's get the ball. With a real flute on his desk? I don't get that reference. Is there a... Is it like an Inception thing? No, you're not trying to nap there, Luna. Oh. Please don't lose it. I haven't seen Star Trek. I really should watch it at some point. I've seen like a couple episodes, like maybe 2 episodes. But it's one of those things where like I feel like at the time, and I could be really making enemies here, but I feel like at the time Star Trek was like this super cool thing, right? Like it was space. It was something that hadn't really been done before as a show, or at least hadn't been done before well. And uh, so it kind of like created a bunch of different It created a genre in a way, and it created a bunch of different like I don't want to call them tropes, but like maybe tropes. A bunch of tropes stemmed from shows that imitated Star Trek or from Star Trek itself, and so now I see it, even though it was like the first thing. It's like I see it, and I see it everything that like a lot of the plot devices and stuff have been done before, or not before, but like have been done since that I have seen. So I'm like, oh, I've seen this device before. I've seen this, or like I've seen that things are cliches now that weren't cliches when it was made. Um, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it was Deep Space Nine. The original series is the worst. Next Generation was okay. All right, let's check in with the space tracking just to see what. All right, Jebediah is still orbiting. I'm gonna give it a go at deorbiting Jebediah just like jetpack wise, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. So if you guys wanna, we'll see if we can see if he can save himself. I don't know if Valentina, if that was a dream or not yet. I'll know when I check the astronaut hangar, but I might just not check for now and just assume that she's an R&R having a dream, bad dream. But all right, Jebediah. Actually, before we, oh no, okay. Kind of sparkle off Kerbin's surface. Astronaut complex upgrade required? I can't even get out of the ship because I need an astronaut complex upgrade? This is bananas. This is bananas. There are some things that I am not a fan of at the, or on the career mode. It's like, well, you're gonna have a hatch if you can't hop out. Alright, so let's see if we have enough cash to do that. Maybe. It was the vehicles. Wait. Crap, I've already forgotten. What was it? What was the thing that I need to have upgraded? I hope it wasn't the vehicle assembly. Basic action groups, no. No, that's not gonna be that one. Astronaut complex? Kerbals can disembark only in Kerbin. Ah, there we go. Upgrade this one. Did I enter it or did I upgrade it? Astronaut complex, yes. I literally just clicked this again. Alright, it is, okay, we are good. We should be good now. We should be able to get Jebediah to give his best go at deorbiting. He's gonna hit the ground so fast. I'm sorry, Jeb. EVA. Let go. This is one of the most terrifying concepts to me. Like the idea of being of floating, right? With no ship, just floating in open space. Terrifying. It's like being in the middle of the ocean, but like in a whole other dimension. Like, yeah, just terrifying. Alright. We're gonna let go. Let's start this with a button that and this is the button that started it. Alright. Now, what are my EVA controls? What are my personal parachute? Cool. Yeah. Okay, I got my EVA up. I have to look up controls. This is settings. Make a little backpack. Turn on. Got propellant. 5 of it. Oh, there it is. Okay. We are going to burn retrograde. Oh no. This is not gonna do it. Oops. Yep, this ain't gonna be enough. Why is that not? My orbit should be decreasing faster, right? So if I burn... Oh my god, I'm sorry for anybody that's watching this. Let me go. Very hard time getting back to retrograde. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Now we're at least, our speed here is decreasing. I'd hit spacebar to reorient. Okay, so maybe there's a chance that we... Now, if we really wanted to do this efficiently, which Jebediah's life may depend on it, we would go wait till we were at Apiopsis, so Apoapsis, whatever it is. Which one's Jebediah's? Right here. Okay. And then I think so. I want to decrease speed. And I think to give him the best chance, we want to make his periapsis be pretty close to 70. And then, so we have the least, so we're going as slow as possible. Wow, that was quick. Okay, close enough. And now we want to do the same thing. Hey there, Jebediah, how you holding up in the vast void of space? Uh, you could say we got separated, as in we got separated from our fuel. I accidentally hit spacebar one too many times. It's just and now I'm trying to deorbit him so he can be at home with his family in an urn or whatever. I mean, not an urn. He's totally gonna survive. We gotta stay optimistic. Oh, he's actually wait, does he have like unlimited fuel? I'm confused. Oh, he's 3.3. Okay, we got lots. We'll make it back to Earth or back to Kerbin. Don't you worry, Jebediah. How bad would it be if Jebediah didn't need someone else? You know what? That's a pretty pessimistic way to look at it, Smith. Yeah. we're blaming this one squarely on Jebediah. It definitely wasn't my fault. I'm just the administrator. Deorbiting. Okay, that was the little perspective shift that signals we are gonna go back into orbit, or we're gonna go back into the atmosphere. So I think, yeah, we're gonna periapsis of 2,000 meters. Probably wanted that to come in a little shallower. A little bit shallower. I don't know if it's actually possible for him to land. I know he's got a parachute, but like, I don't know. Oops. If it is possible for him to land and be okay. Wow, Luna is enjoying tearing at my shoe. Oh, we're back in orbit. Nah, I fucked up. I got too far. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Periapsis of 16,000 meters. Okay, cool, sure. We'll go with that. That'll bring us into the atmosphere a little bit shallower and maybe let us burn off a little more speed before we get to that thick atmosphere. And Luna's gone upstairs. I'm gonna have to go check on her in just a second. Okay. Oh, okay. We got to pause the stream real quick. I think she's gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm really trying to get her to go to the bathroom outside. So you'll be able to see some of the can. We're not gonna go far. Yeah, come on, we're gonna go poop. We're gonna go poop. We've been waiting for this all day. I got treats. I got treats. I got some positive reinforcement. You just gotta give me an opportunity to use it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Go poop right here. Go poop. You guys are still gonna have audio for all of this. And Jebediah is just gonna be Luna. I don't want to add any pressure here, but we got an astronaut's life that could be on the line here if you don't take a poop right now. So no pressure, pupper. No time for sticks. We gotta drop deuces. Go, come on. I know you were just whining because you wanted to go upstairs to your poop pad. Poop, poop. Do it for Jebediah. Okay, yep. That is zero cooperation. Heh. Heh. I did get DoorDash. Plus side. You wanna go poop now? No, you just wanna chase sticks and stuff, don't you? Come on, go to the bathroom. You could do it. You can do it. Uh-oh, I just heard an explosion. That... Oh. Well, that's tragic. I'm sorry, stream. I'm trying to burn him up ammo. Yes, this way at least he can be with his family in an urn or whatever. He was cremated. We launched a rescue mission. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take responsibility for that one. Luna didn't even poop. That was a total failure. A total failure. So we have 2 dead astronauts now, and 1 orbiting ghost ship. An orbiting ghost ship. Luna, be cute for them. We gotta. We need something to lift our spirits in these trying times. Yes. It's a tragedy, isn't it? I deserve being chewed on. That's true. I let down my. He went to EVA. Turbine exploded due to overheating. Okay. So, at least we know now that, 803 Kelvin. Wow. Uh, we can't deorbit even with the fancy new parachutes that all these Kerbals have gotten since the last time I played. They die doing what they love. Yes. Yup. Arr. Are you gonna go poop outside today? I've been trying so hard to get her to go poop outside. I'm very tired of picking up all the poop, especially when I wake up in the morning and I come down, and she's so excited to see me that she just like rolls all over the poop that she just laid before I can clean it up, before I can stop her. It's like, just, it's not a fun morning routine. Um, hey, gentle. No, she, you're getting just a glimpse of the demon that she turns into, which is not being cute. You revamped all the heat mechanics. It's actually a big deal now. Awesome. Yeah, I'm starting to learn that. They've got some new heat shields that I don't remember being in there before too, so I figured it must have been more of a consideration. Um, but 800 Kelvin is the melting temperature of a Kerbal. It's good to know. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream on that, guys, because I do want to take her out and see if I can get her to go to the bathroom. So she actually really wants to go now. I think she has to go now. She hasn't pooped all day, so she's got to be due. Um, Thank you. I've got a bunch of you online. I really appreciate it. If you want to spread the word, I am going to be streaming some more tomorrow. Um, and I'll probably be streaming from about uh, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you want to tune in, we will see if we can uh, get to the moon and then to what is the next planet? We'll see if we can get to. I want to get to Mars. Duna. That's what it's called. So I want to get to Duna. Uh, One of the things I'm going through with this stream is trying to build um, uh, extraterrestrial like habitat. So I've heard that Kerbals added a bunch of building mechanics for building things on the surface of planets and stuff. So I want to build a base and try those things out. But we're going the career route, so I've been unlocking components. I may get impatient with the career route at some point and decide to just go sandbox, but for now, I've been enjoying going through like one step at a time, doing some different missions. So, hey, no biting. No biting. No biting. No. No biting. I'm gonna get down. Alright, thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna sign off now. And Zach, anybody else, if you guys, Greg, if you want to play some games after, let me know. Just need like half an hour to see if I can coax her into going to the bathroom.